What up, Mystery Fam? It's your boy TJ. I'm back again. Today I have a shit ton of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff off of Whatnot. Won a bunch of stuff off of Whatnot. I got some Funko trades. I got some Funko wins off of the Facebook group, Funko Pops, and all that. Without further ado, let me just get right rolling into this shit. First thing we got on the table here, I'm gonna do sports cards. Over the past, I want to say last 2-3 weeks maybe, I've gotten all this stuff. So I initially had a small little box for you guys, and then I got a horseshoe up my ass and started winning all these giveaways. So I won a bunch of different card giveaways. I'm gonna start with baseball because I don't know shit about baseball. We got this dude. Yeah, he's got a fun name, rookie card. Apparently, my boy Kevin, he's into baseball. He filled me in, told me this is like $1 card. So that's what's up. Maybe I can get a trade for a Bills card. That's cool as shit. Then we're gonna move into basketball. Oh, I dropped one. That's not good. I know a little bit more about basketball, but my knowledge is like strongly in the 90s. So we'll see how we do here. We got. This one's actually some of them were sent in the nice little plastic joints. We got the Donovan Mitchell, Prestige. Didn't even read his name before I picked that up. Got the Paul George. This dude used to be an Indiana Pacer. That's my team. Reggie Miller is like my favorite player, and that's the only person I really personally collect for basketball. Jared Butler. Gonna read that one. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really big into basketball, so I'll probably end up trying to trade these for some Bills cards or Reggie Miller or a team I'm actually interested in. Who knows? Now I'm gonna get into football. This is one I actually like. I'm a huge football fan. Dealing with some heartache right now. My Bills lost yesterday in a playoff divisional game, and we ran into a fucking buzzsaw, and damn, it hurt. So I'm moving into this though. We got Odell Beckham. I wanted the Cleveland Browns in one break, and I tried to trade to get any other team besides the Browns, and nobody was having that. It was a mess. But we ended up getting some decent cards. Brian Sape. Who the fuck is that? No, it's a quarterback that they had in the 80s, but when I was in the live and that card got pulled, nobody knew who that was. I didn't even know who that was until he read the back of the card. We got a rookie Cade York, rookie Jerome Ford, and then we got a nice little Nick Chubb. Then we got some more over here. We got some Eagles rookies. Believe this is alright, we got two of the same guy. Kenneth Gainwell. This rookie, this looks sick. Then we got like a base rookie. Pretty cool. We got Nelson Aguilar from the Patriots. And then last but not least, we got a Pat Mahomes. Not a huge Chiefs fan, being a Bills fan and all, so hopefully I might be able to score like a Josh Allen card for this. I have no idea what this was worth though, but I do think it's pretty cool. It's got like the die cut. It's probably not worth a lot. Not a lot of people like tend to give away a lot of crazy awesome stuff on there, and if they are, there's like hundreds of people in those giveaways. But I want to thank all those streamers. I'm sorry that I didn't expect that I was going to win so many giveaways. Otherwise, I would have had a pen and a pad and like made a list of all the different streamers so I could have gave them their love and stuff. So I do appreciate, I do feel bad that I didn't I should have started to pay attention, but kind of got a little lost in the sauce there. So shout out to all the people who do card streams and whatnot on Whatnot. I appreciate having all these. Hopefully I can score some Bills cards with them or some, a team I collect. We got some pins and some little tiny figures. Let's start with the little tiny figures. We got a Spider-Gwen, I believe this is. A little miniature. cool as hell. I don't even know what it is. It's like a, it looks like it sticks to like your window or something. So if I want her to be like Spider-Man it out, then we got a pin. It's a little campfire. This came with two mini Funkos, and I'm gonna show those right after I show this last pin. And then this also came from my boy Kevin. He sent me some stuff. He sent me some Bills cards that I actually got so excited that I just put them in my collection already in my little book. But the highlight card for me was he gave me a Dawson Knox card, which is my first current Buffalo Bill that I have a card for. So that was super, like, made me happy. I was very, very excited. And then also, to take the cake, he sent me this pin, which, if you watched my last video, or one of my last videos, I got a Leprechaun Pop and totally, like, professed my love of Warwick Davis. So now I have the pin, and I think this is super sick. It's also numbered. Ooh, I caught that. That was awesome. 21 of 125, and this was also designed by Corey Kaufman, one half of Cabin 13. And you already know I pretty much bring this dude's name up every video or every other video I shoot. So shout out to them and Corey and his awesome art. Another awesome piece I'm super excited to have. Let's keep it rolling. These were the two mini keychain pops that came with that campfire pin. But we got Doctor Strange, Sinister Strange, and Ironheart MK1. Jeez. Definitely into Marvel. Haven't gotten the chance to see either of these movies yet. I definitely, I've been very busy with my work, so to speak, like trying to master what I'm trying to master. And I haven't gotten to be as active with movies as I'd like to be. And watching The Last of Us, though, and that is killer. Let's keep it moving, though. We won some video games, which I think is really cool. First one I won was this for the PlayStation 2. We have this game that has all this Asian or Chinese or I'm not quite sure what font. Well, probably Chinese, but if anybody knows for sure what game this is and wants to comment below, let your boy know. I don't know if it's good. I ain't even popped it into play yet. I'm holding the other thing I won to and spoiling it. And then the second game we got for the Nintendo, for the NES, soccer goal game. I don't have an NES, but I entered this giveaway purposely to try to win it for my buddy that I mentioned before, and I'm gonna hook him up with this because he's hooked me up with some stuff for free, and I just think it's cool. I get to add to his game collection. He's a retro game collector, and I'm pretty much like a PlayStation collector, so you know it'd be like that. Let's keep it moving. We got another giveaway. This was something that I thought was pretty cool. I didn't even know that this was something that people sell on whatnot, but we won a vinyl record. We won Lloyd. I don't know this song. I'm pretty sure this dude was like, he had like one decent like hip hop song in like the early 2000s. If I'm thinking of the same dude, could be wrong. Who knows? It's sealed. I'm honestly probably gonna try and take it to like one of my local record stores because there's like a few of them around here and see if maybe I can trade it for something I actually want in my collection. Who knows? And then let's keep it moving. We got another cool thing that I discovered that I didn't know, because before when I downloaded whatnot, the only things I had like discovered was, oh, people do card box breaks and they sell Funko Pops. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then I discovered, like, one day I decided to just like look around on the app and I found all these other categories of other stuff, and it was awesome. So needless to say, we won some comic books. We won some Doom 2099 issues. Super stoked to have these. I have a couple X-Men 2099 issues and a couple, I think, Doctor Strange 2099. So I'm just kind of curious to see, and I'm actually starting to like read a lot of my comic books now. So I'm trying to see, you know, what that story is all about. But pretty stoked to have these. A lot of these covers are just pretty awesome, like that classic 90s comic book art feel. Oh, we got another Celeste Doom 99 one. Got. Then we won this Spider-Man comic, which I'm super stoked to have. I love Spider-Man. That's probably like my favorite or second favorite hero, depending on the day. This is the Lost Years. So I don't know if I have any of this like series in my collection, but super excited to have another Spider-Man comic nonetheless and get to read it. That's awesome. We got Strange Academy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then don't know anything about that series. And then we have, hopefully I don't get in trouble for this one, but Miss Meow. Damn. But, hey, I'm definitely going to read that. And then last but not least, which I think is probably one of the coolest ones, we have this Red Hills production, hopefully I don't say this wrong, Miri Moon. But it's triple signed by 3 people. And then on the back here, it's created by Samuel and Kimberly Edmonston, which I'm pretty sure that's them in the gold. And then in the silver, and then pencils. So it's signed by the creator and the artist. So I just thought that was pretty cool. I want to read it, but then I'm like, I probably shouldn't since it's signed. But still, something super cool to have. We get autographs over here. That's what's up. And those were all the comics that I got. And then now we can move into the Funkos and some of the stuff I got for Christmas. Yeah, we've already gotten back around again. So let's see here. We'll start with the least ones. Some of the streamers on Whatnot like to do giveaways where they just say random Funko Pops. So, hey, I got lucky a couple times on one of them. I got this Val Little from Monsters at Work. I actually don't watch this show. I'm probably gonna, put this in the trade pile. See what else we can make out of it. And then we also got Pam Beasley from The Office, and it is weird that they sent the protector with a $22 sticker on it. Maybe she was worth $22, but when I checked, she was like worth $12. So, or maybe that's why it was the giveaway. Either way, free is free. Super stoked to have this. I'm gonna add it to my trade pile. I don't watch The Office. Hopefully, I can make somebody else's day though with this, and they can make my day with something cool. We're gonna keep moving. Keep going with the Whatnot giveaways. Another 2 random ones that we got. We got the Dark Phoenix Hot Topic exclusive from the X-Men. Pretty cool. I definitely like the X-Men. Been on the fence about my X-Men collection for a while because I'm starting to get like way too many pops and I need to cut it down. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that one or trade that one yet. On the fence about it. And then this next one is a random one that I got, and I definitely wasn't expecting to get this one, and it's definitely a pop that I probably wasn't hunting these down really, but now that I have it, I'm probably going to keep it. And it's the Iron Maiden Somewhere in Time Eddie. Uncle Eddie is super cool, or as I call him, because I was introduced to him as like a sticker that was like an Uncle Sam ripoff, and it was Eddie from Iron Maiden. And so for some reason I've always called him Uncle Eddie, but it's just Eddie. Kind of wanted the Killers one. I used to have this poster on my wall like as a teenager, so I totally would have wanted that one, but any Eddie is cool as hell. He totally matches the horror theme I got going, so super stoked to have this one. Definitely was like put a smile on my face. Wasn't expecting that. Now these are some that I won in the giveaway and the Funko Pops and all that group. They had they ran like a game all September of like pop of the day type things and random like in person, do what you would do if you were going on a purge. So I just played along, went with the flow. I ended up getting like 70 something tickets into this game, and they ended up doing this live. They hung out and pulled ticket after ticket after ticket and gave away these pops one by one. And you know, maybe it's karma and effect because this happened before all the whatnot stuff. I didn't get a single ticket pulled. My name didn't get pulled not one time the whole game. So, but luckily enough, I want to say the admin's name is Dustin. He, I showed up to the live. I hung out, and he was cool enough to be like, "Yo, you showed up. I think it's crazy your name hasn't gotten pulled. Let you pick a number." So I picked a number, and we ended up getting the Curse of La Lorna chase. Haven't seen this movie yet, but the pop definitely looks cool. I've seen the common a couple times out in the wild, and just because I haven't seen the movie, I haven't gotten it, but I definitely think it looks cool. Like, definitely looks creepy. Probably gonna check out the movie, and then that will depend on what happens with this pop. Just don't want to make a decision yet without actually getting to watch the movie. And then one of the other things that happened to me is one of the other admins that wasn't on the live. He was in the chat. He was like, hey, don't forget my donation, and they ended up giving that to me too as well. But since most of the people in the chat and you had to be there to win. Most of the people that were there had won 3 or 4 times, and I still hadn't even got my name pulled. So this was really cool to also get this too. So I was super stoked to have this. We got the Blacklight Nightmare Before Christmas set. So we got the 0. Super cool. Another one of those sets where it's like really cool. Would love to have them. Probably not gonna actually go buy them. So to actually end up winning them is super cool because I'm definitely gonna keep them now that I have them. Let's see. That one's my favorite one. We're gonna save that one for the end for you guys. We got Sally. Super cool. Jack. The mayor. And they just did a really cool job with all the boxes, and that's probably one of the coolest selling points of the Blacklight Pops. And then last but not least, my favorite, I think the one that they did best out of the whole set is this the Oogie Boogie. Just love it. It looks so cool, and the black, like the way that they did the shading for certain parts of it, it's really really good look. I dig it. It's awesome. Let's keep moving. Then we got this next thing is trade. I'm sure this one's probably gonna get me a little bit of hate, but I honestly really don't care. If you've been following my channel for a while, like the first 2 years of my channel, I probably used nothing but this dude's music for like all my videos, and suck it, yeah. Machine Gun Kelly, we got the tickets to my Downfall pop. I'll be honest, I'm not like the hugest fan of his pop punk stuff. I do enjoy it. There are a few songs that are some bangers, like, don't get me wrong. I'm more of a fan of his hip hop stuff, but I was excited, stoked, fucking happy as shit that this pop got announced, and I'm happy as hell that I got it. The dude said he was gonna go burn it or use it as target practice or some shit, and I was like, hey, this has a home over here. So we got the Machine Gun Kelly pop. I'm stoked to have that. If you don't like it, too bad. It's not your collection. It's mine. Alright, moving on now. This actually is something super cool. This was the last part of that trade that the Machine Gun Kelly came with. And this completes set for me, really, or just in general completes like a character, because I don't think I've seen another pop that I want really bad for this character. But we got the Blacklight Pennywise, which I have the original, and this is the OG Tim Curry version, which is again, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that's my favorite Pennywise, is the Tim Curry version. And they have about, I don't know, freaking 25 of the new version of Pennywise pops in all different poses and categories and all this shit. And there's currently only 3 versions of the Tim Curry pop. We got the common OG that I have that's chilling up here. We now have the Blacklight, and then the Grail of them all, which is the black and white Comic Con exclusive 2018 limited edition. And this is a nod to the if you've seen the movie, the kids open up the book and it's all in black and white, and he ends up sticking his hand through the book and scaring the shit out of these little kids. This is like a nod to that. And when I first started getting into Pops, I was like, oh, this is definitely like a grail if I can get it. And luckily enough, I landed this trade, and I'm so stoked to have this Pop. I think his name's Joe. Dude, thank you so much for making this trade with me. I'm super excited to have this Grail. This is definitely like super, bro. I don't even know what to say. And we're gonna keep going. We got these are some Christmas presents that I had. This year I usually do like a big Christmas haul video. This year I got a lot of stuff that was like ready to like use this tomorrow. I got some Bills jerseys. We were in the playoffs, so obviously I'm gonna wear my new Bills jerseys. Not showing you those guys. I got 2 pair of really cool shoes, some Nightmare on Elm Street shoes and some Jason shoes. I already wore both pairs of those. They kind of got some mud on them. I gotta like, clean them all up. I'm not gonna show you some dirty shoes. And then everything else is just the good stuff. So this one I ended up wasn't supposed to get this, but we saw it and the price was so good that I couldn't turn it down. We got the Lightning Collection Pink Ranger. Now this is like the comic book version. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna keep her like this. My lady is pretty good with a paintbrush, so I might have her change her up and make her look classic and vintage like my Black Ranger that I got is. But I'm also might keep her and fuck with her because I'm probably gonna take pictures of her. That's usually what I do with these. And I'm wondering if the comic book paint job might make for some pretty cool photo edits in the editing process. But super excited to have the Pink Ranger. Super bummed with the passing of Jason David Frank. I probably won't be able to score a white or a Green Ranger without it costing me a pretty penny now. Or without doing the Lightning Collection custom face thing, which is something I've always wanted to do, but I don't. Super happy to have the Pink Ranger though, and hopefully we'll find. I'll keep positive spirits. You know what I mean? And then this was a Christmas present that I definitely wasn't expecting. We got the pumpkin wrapper, and the really cool thing about this is that I have this as a pop. This is a nod to like a villain that's in I think like 1 or 2 Power Ranger episodes, if I'm correct. I might be wrong. It might just be 1. But he like throws these pumpkins at the Rangers, and they have like pumpkins on their head, and now you can actually like I don't got it open, but if you look in there, you can see they got the little holes in all of them to put them on the heads of the Rangers. I think that's a really neat touch to be able to do that. Definitely can't wait to get him out of the box and play with him too, and photos. And then this is the last thing that I got for you guys, and this was probably like the highlight of my Christmas because ever since I got into Pops, I kind of like. One of the common questions that you'll see in a lot of like groups or in the hobby is like what's a pop that you saw and could have got but didn't get and regret getting, and that for me is the original Kiss Funko Pops. A buddy of mine told me about them. I didn't collect Funko at the time, so I was like, I don't want them. I don't care. They're dinky. I didn't care. I didn't realize. And now, there's some of the more valuable pops that are out there, and it definitely like bums me out that I had them in like my hands at one point, and I just was like, whatever. And so, you live and you learn. And since then, I've been able to. Walmart did the album pop that's a glow in the dark, and it's the Destroyer album, and I was lucky enough to get that, and I was super excited to have that. And now then they did these live moments, and I'm sure everybody, if you collect Funko, you know where I'm going with this. We have the Kiss Alive 2 live setup, and this was just one. I had to have that the album one because I didn't own a Kiss Pop. But this one I had to have because this is the Kiss Pop for me. My first Kiss CD I ever bought, I bought from a flea market when I was like 10 years old, and it was Alive 2. My favorite member of Kiss is Ace Frehley, and my favorite outfit that he's ever wore is the Love Gun outfit, which is pretty much, if you know, if in the story of Kiss, they did Love Gun, and then I believe they did Rock and Roll All Over, and then when they toured, they toured Alive too in the Love Gun uniforms. So just really cool. Happy to have him in that specific one. Happy to have this pop in general. And that's all I got for you guys. I don't know what my next video is going to be yet. It might be some more random stuff that I want. I'm definitely, like I said, and I've been saying every damn video, I'm going to try to get another NECA review to you guys. We keep going. I got a lot of moving parts all going at once, but you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, mystery is fam. Thank you.